Edison format called. They want their deck back. Looks like Lightsworns are getting some new life, it seems. Lightsworn? Is that anything? Is that anything? So yeah, I took a look at the other two archetypes that were released, revealed for Legacy of Destruction, Ancient Gear and the Blue Eyes Dark Magician thing, and now we're taking a look at Lightsworn. We've got a new baby dragon for Lightsworn. Interesting. Dragon of Lightsworn. Level 4 Light Dragon effect. You'll use the first, second, and third effects of this card's name each once per turn. If you have a Lightsworn monster in your graveyard, special summon this card from your hand. That seems pretty easy. If this card is special summon, you can send one Lightsworn card from your deck to the graveyard, except for Dragon of Lightsworn, and that's by effect. So that means they do trigger their effects. If this card is sent to the graveyard, you can add Dragon Monster with 3,000 attack and 2,600 defense from your deck to your hand. Ugh. I think they trigger anyways. I think even if they're sent by non-effect, they trigger. They just have to be sent from deck. This is pretty good. Yeah. Yeah, this is pretty good. That's a crazy card. All right. Vice. Lightsworn Archfiend. Oh my god, it's an Archfiend. This is the weirdest thing. Archfiends just get to be in like every archetype, but they don't get to be good in their own archetype. It's so weird. You only use the first second effect of this card name once per turn. You can place one other Lightsworn card from your hand on top of the deck, special summon this card from your hand, then send the top 2 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Okay, so this lets you stack the deck. This lets you put Wolf back on top of the deck so you can extend. That's interesting. If this card is sent for the deck to the graveyard, you can target one Lightsworn in your graveyard, except Vice Lightsworn Archfiend, special summon it. That's pretty good. I don't know that any of this fixes the fundamental flaw of Lightsworn, which is just that, what are you doing with Lightsworn? What are you making with Lightsworn? So let's see here. We have a new fusion. Level 10 Light Dragon Fusion Effect Monster. Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon. You gotta play Punishment Dragon? Ugh. Must be special by banishing the above cards from your field and graveyard, one from each. Oh, one from each. So one has to be on the field and one has to be in the grave. That's gross. I don't think that's very good. I don't think you play this then. I mean, maybe you play this just as like an emergency button, but once per turn, quick effect, you banish, or I guess it's probably pretty easy to accomplish as well. You can pay 2,000 life points, banish all other cards in the field and in the graveyards. Okay, well maybe you do go for this, because that's crazy. That's a quick effect, too. Once per turn during the end phase, send the top 4 cards of your deck to the graveyard. Pretty powerful. Does it have any way to stop you from milling out, though? If this card is destroyed by your opponent, you can add one of each of your banished Judgment Dragon and Punishment Dragon to your hand. Then you can special summon both, ignoring their summoning conditions. Whoa. Okay, it's got a crazy float, too. Wow. Okay. Enlightenment Dragon, you are insane. You smoke too strong. Oh, wow. That's a really fucking good card. That's incredible. That's incredible. I understand why it's kind of hard to make now, but it's not that hard to make, right? I realized that as I was saying, it's not that hard to make. All you have to do is make sure you draw. Well, you don't even have to draw it. You can add it off of Dragon of Lightsworn if it's sent to the graveyard. So all you have to do is make sure you mill a crap ton of your deck. This is gonna get the millers banned for sure, right? Like they're already banned in Master Duel. Like both of the millers are banned in Master Duel. They're gonna get banned in TCG now. This is insane. There's no way you can allow those to exist at the same time as this stuff, right? Oh wow. Because like think of the tier limit, right? Think of the tier limit potential. I remember when tier limit first came out, we were like people were thinking about it in terms of Lightsworn, but like this makes it very easy to see a tier limit Lightsworn list. This is like designed to work with tier limit in some ways. All right, you got a synchro as well. Level 4, so that makes it that's really easy to make. There's so many level 4s and level 4 tuners. Hey, I need these new cards tuners. Let's see here. That one's not a tuner. This one is a tuner. There you go. All right. And yeah, there's also Fellis, which special summons itself if it's milled, so that's pretty good. All right, one tuner, one plus non-tuners. You only use the first and third effects cards name with one turn. This card is synchro summon. You can send Lightsworn monsters with different types from your deck to the graveyard up to the number. Also, it's Minerva, Lightsworn Athena. Ooh. You can send Lightsworn monsters with different types from your deck to the graveyard up to the number of Lightsworn monsters used as material for this card's summon. Okay, so if you use some of the smaller Lightsworns, you get to send more, but sending 2 is perfectly fine in my book. I don't think that matters too much. Lightsworn monsters you control cannot be banished by card effects. Sure. That's pretty good. So that like shuts down Mirror Jade. You can banish up to 4 Lightsworn monsters from your graveyard. Send that many cards from the top of your deck to the graveyard. Oh, it lets you mill. Oh, no. A generic level 8 that lets you mill? I guess the mill at least isn't very generic. You have to banish 4 Lightsworn monsters. Oh, up to 4 Lightsworn, but still, it's not quite a Chaos Ruler, you know. We also have a trap card. Only use the first and second effects card name once per turn. Target, it's a normal trap, by the way. Target face-up cards your opponent controls up to the number of Lightsworn monsters you control. Negate their effects at the end of this turn. Lightsworn Aegis. Lightsworn Aegis, you are incredible. If this card is sent from deck to graveyard, you can set it. Oh, wow. Okay. I am being hit with a foreseeing the future. I'm foreseeing the future, assuming. This is a big assumption because Tier Limit is one of the best decks in the format currently. Assuming Tier Limit does not get hit in the upcoming Forbidden and Limited list, will come the time Legacy of Destruction comes out. Lightsworn Tier Limit. Best deck. This is incredible. Like, these cards are genuinely incredible, and they work well with Tier Limit. They work better with Tier Limit than the previous Lightsworn cards, because the problem with the previous Lightsworn cards is a lot of them milled for cost. These ones don't. They mill for effect, which means that they trigger Tier Limits. That's incredible. This is incredible. Oh wow, this is going to be a problem. Like, if we don't have any hits to Tier Limits before these release, this is going to be an actual problem. It's just Tier 1 again. Like, it's just the Tier 1 or Tier 0, I mean, I should say, again. Like, but with Lightsworn this time instead of Ishizu. Like, and the Ishizu stuff will still be there unless they get hit. You know, so like it's like you get one of each, but that's enough. That's plenty. Oh man, and then the Tier Limits. Even having one Tier Limit just so you don't deck out as easily would be really nice. Like, oh yeah, the Tier Limits would really help you not deck out as easily. Wow. These are incredible. Like, I'm shocked by how good these are. Wow. I'm like, I don't even know what to say at this point. It's just incredible. Like, sure, you have to play the Judgment Dragon and the Punishment Dragon. Sure, whatever. But you can just play one of each, right? I mean, I guess you run into problems if you mill both of them. Yeah, that is a problem. If you happen to mill both of them, you end up kind of screwed. So maybe you have to play more than, but you could just play one Punishment Dragon, 2 Judgment Dragon, right? Wow. This is gonna be a problem. Well, let me know what you think. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe you know exactly how bad these cards actually are, and they're not actually good, apparently. Maybe that's what it is. Maybe I'm wrong, and these are not the most insane cards released since Tier Limit. Let me know in the comments what you think politely. And you check out the other videos on Ancient Gear and Dark Magician Blue Eyes nonsense card. And yeah, make sure you give them all the attention they deserve, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Hey there, thanks for watching another video. Why don't you give it a like, share it around, subscribe to the channel, and ring the bell for notifications. You know, the YouTube stuff. You can also follow me on Twitch and Twitter for more content. I got content plenty for ya. You can also support the channel by giving me money. You have a Patreon. If you join the Patreon, you can show up in the credits over here. I would really appreciate that. You could also use my TCG Player affiliate link to get any singles, sealed product, or accessories that you want, all to supporting the channel at the same time. That's all for this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Be kind to yourselves, be kind to others, and have a wonderful rest of whatever time it is for you. Bye now!